Oh my gosh, we are going in this episode now.
Recording.
Are we gonna do? We're doing the intro,
4,
right?
3.
We're playing the actual intro, like music.
You're listening. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
Hey guys, what's up?
Where have y'all been?
Right here.
Okay, great.
Listen,
I think I've been here, but
This is episode 2 of
episode 2
season 2.
of season 2.
Yep.
Oh, you're doing this part?
I got it, bud.
We did the flow chart.
What flow? Okay.
Oh, what flow chart? We did the flow chart where it says that I was going to talk.
Hold on, it sounds like we're bickering with each other. We need to quit. Okay.
No, this is good.
People fast forward through this stuff anyway.
They do.
Yeah.
They tell
Why?
tap to 10 times speed.
Yep.
Tap, tap, tap. Welcome to episode 2 of season 2. And today we have a special guest joining us. His name is Jared Barton. He's from Garland, Texas. He's fantastic.
I'm going to take.
You already tell him about him?
Yeah, you're already telling him about him.
Oh.
Hey man, let him tell people about himself.
Okay. All right. My bad. I was just trying to give a
You know who you need to
simple
tell people
introduction.
about?
Myself?
You. Who are you?
I'm Chandler Gunnels, and I'm the executive director. I'm just kidding, bro.
There's no titles here.
Oh, okay.
Who are you again?
I'm
Tell us.
Chandler,
And I'm Spencer.
And I'm Connor.
and you're listening to
The Milkman Made Me.
Oh man, I missed my cue.
Freaking missed it.
All right.
Let's do it again.
You want me to do it
We have
again?
to do that again?
No, we're not going to do it again.
We need to do it again.
Are we? Okay, let's do it one more time.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm Chandler.
God. Did that really happen?
I'm so mad right
And I'm Spencer.
God.
And I'm Connor.
And you're listening to
The Milkman Made Me.
Who made you? What made me? Mix it all together, we get society. The milkman made me. First perspective, chasing on dreams. Whole lot of joy and honesty. The milkman made me. The milkman made me.
All right. Woo! We got a jam-packed episode here. We want to go ahead and give Jared Barton a phone call. Let's sync this up and make sure we can hear him just fine. Get those levels right. Oh, my gosh.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
my goodness.
What's up?
What's going on? Oh, my goodness.
How's it going?
Man, it's going great. Y'all don't understand. See, Jared, this is what people don't
yes.
understand is that we wanted this episode to happen for a long time now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
wow.
You were, I think, one of our first like fans that we were like, man, he likes us.
Gotta
He
get
listens
this
to us.
guy. He likes us. That's great.
Because
of course. Are you kidding me?
yeah, man, I think,
Yeah.
dude,
But
yeah,
I remember when y'all first started the podcast, and I listened to like the first 3 episodes, like the second they came out.
that's awesome, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That means a lot.
Yeah,
and,
bro. Of course.
And then that's where you stopped. You didn't listen to 4 or 5. No.
3 was enough.
3 was enough. No. Man, dude, for real, like just seeing, kind of just following you via social media and like just knowing you, for the time that we have, you really in a lot of ways embody, just like what we are on this podcast, you know, chasing your dreams, going after the things you're passionate about. And it just seems from afar, that's what you're doing. Real quick, we know a little bit about you, but, we want to go ahead and give you the opportunity, just kind of give a quick, like a few minutes basic background of who you are, what you do, let the listeners know. And then, we'll kind of go from there.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, my name's Jared Barton.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. More specifically, Garland, Texas.
Okay.
G-Town. I don't know if y'all know about Garland, but that's where I'm from.
What part of Garland? What part of Garland?
East Garland.
Oh, East Garland.
East Garland, you know, got to represent East Garland.
An OG from EG.
Okay.
Yeah, went to Garland High School, and I went to Lake Highlands Church. I was born and raised in Lake Highlands Church where I met you guys.
Yeah.
That's how we know each
right.
other.
Yep.
Represent LACCEC, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And, they don't know about that, but I know you guys know.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had some friends said there's this other church called Upper Room. Let's go check out Upper Room. And I went to the church called Upper Room, and I just fell in love with it. And everyone there was on my speed, on my level. I just felt like I fit in really well.
Yeah.
And like literally 2 weeks in going to Upper Room, one of the head media guys there was like, "Hey, like, you have a nice Instagram." Oh shoot. one second, I'm driving. Even has Instagram, and like, would you want to do media or help out with media? And I never held a camera before. I'd never edited a video or any of that. And I was just like, shoot, okay, like, yeah,
Dang.
I'm down. And so, Upper Room, they taught me how to edit a video, how to hold a camera, how to shoot a camera, literally everything media related. They taught me. They gave me the tools, and I honestly fell in love with it. And now, like, fast track to now, I edit videos for a living at a company called New Creative.
That's awesome.
And I love it so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
Dude, that's great. I mean, if there was ever a good reason to leave a church to go to another church is for an opportunity for a career, I mean, that's a good reason for sure.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
just,
agree.
You know, I think that's just one of those awesome things that come out of, like, I guess I just need to work on my Instagram game, and then maybe I'll get a dream job like that someday.
Hey, people just
That's what
look
it
at your
sounds
social
like.
media. That's a
Yeah.
whole new
Yeah,
part of
it's-
interviewing today.
Up until that point, my whole Instagram was just like iPhone photos with like a nice little filter on them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
I mean,
Good old
you work with what you
sepia.
got, I guess.
Right. And so now do you use, like, you're not just using your phone for your pictures and stuff that you put on your Instagram? Or you, like really posting, like...
I mean, yeah, it's whatever. I just post whatever now. Like, whatever looks good to me. Sometimes it's phone. Sometimes it's. I recently got really into film, like shooting film. Film photography.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Yeah,
a film
so
camera.
it's- It's pretty tedious, and I mess up more than I make it right. But I mean, sometimes it comes out nice. So sometimes it's film. Sometimes it's just whatever camera.
Fortunately,
hands
though,
on.
you got like great editing software. What's something that you use? Final Cut?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
I do. I mean,
Okay.
I've heard. I mean, a lot of people tell you like Premiere's better or DaVinci Resolve or all these other programs. But I mean, I was raised on and taught on
Right.
Final Cut, and now I know it backwards and forwards. So I don't really want to waste my time learning another one. So yeah, Final Cut Pro.
I would say maybe, like, even you say what's right, what's wrong when it comes to being creative. I don't know if there's a right or wrong. It's you just figure it out as you go, because you could do something that technically is very wrong, but it comes out looking really cool.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, you know David Dobrik. You know who David
Right.
Dobrik is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like king of vlogging. If you don't know who he is,
Right.
listeners just know that he's like the king of YouTube right now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pretty sure he edits on iMovie,
Oh wow.
Yeah, simple.
or he did for a long time.
Mhm.
iMovie.
Right.
So that just goes to show it doesn't matter what you use. It matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's how
what
much
you got.
time you put into those. Like, if you put a ton of hours into iMovie, then you could maybe make it look like you used something different. That's what people ask me sometimes what I use to edit something, and I'm just using some basic app on my phone. But
Yeah.
I know the app. I've come to know the app really well, and so, like, if you know the product you're using, then I mean you end up being able to use it just fine and figure it out as you go. But
Absolutely. I think one thing I believe is like, and I think this was instilled to me by Johnny Jimenez, the CEO of my company, of the company I work for.
yeah,
And creativity and like art and all good things created. Most of the time, it's just a skill that you've mastered, whether it's iMovie or Final Cut or Premiere or guitar. It's just because it's a skill, and then you master it, and then you can start being creative with it, and you can start bending it and molding it and making it work for you in different ways. And so that to say, just it doesn't matter what the medium is. If you master it, you can do so much with it.
right, exactly.
Sweet.
Man.
That's
Like
right
that.
on. I like that. So, man, we do have some, like, here on this podcast, I know this season we've got a lot more people coming on that we're going to interview and actually kind of dive into some, like, of their history with their father and kind of how that played a part into who they are today, whether they had a father figure in their home or not, and all those sorts of things.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, Connor's going to kind of play this little game
so-
we've got going on for you.
Right,
okay?
so we got some of those more serious topics like Spencer's just mentioned, but we like to have fun. We like to have fun on this podcast as well. So we're going to go through a quick, rapid fire, 30 seconds, favorites, what is your favorite questions. So Jared, are you ready?
Yes. I've never been more ready in my life.
Oh boy. Here we go. Spencer, start the timer. It started? Oh man, it started. Okay, here we go. Favorite way to communicate?
FaceTime.
Favorite YouTube video?
Favorite YouTube video? Probably something by Casey Neistat. Like, really inspiring Casey Neistat video.
Beautiful. Favorite brand of toilet paper?
Charmin.
Okay.
That's
the one. Favorite
triple
holiday?
Triple ply only. What?
Favorite holiday?
Christmas. I was born on Christmas, so it has to be Christmas.
Oh, is that 30 seconds? Is that it?
That's
Wow.
30 seconds.
What?
It goes quick.
We were debating 30 seconds or 60 seconds. We might make it longer. That's the first time we did it.
That's the first time.
Wow. You did great, though.
I have more favorite things. I have more favorite things if you want to know.
Yeah, go ahead and list us off.
Tell us.
More favorite things.
Just tell us your favorite things.
Things. We don't have to ask.
Yeah.
My favorite, favorite movie. Have you ever seen The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched that again on Netflix, and I cried. I admit it.
Wait, no, actually, I take it back. La La Land. La La Land.
Oh, I cried in that one, too.
I'm about to say, you said Los Angeles. Los Angeles is listed under your profile, and I did the pre-interview work. So I figured like Los Angeles or La La Land would be one of your top movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I've been to California like I've been to San Diego quite a few times, but like California, Los Angeles area like 3 times now.
Nice.
And I would definitely want to live there really bad.
It's nice.
What's up?
That's the dream.
Sweet.
Someday you can come visit me.
Someday. Oh yeah,
In
definitely.
Los Angeles.
Well, how about you can come visit me? Or how?
Yeah.
I'm not living
How
there.
you visit me? I'll live there too. You come over, I'll come over to your house. You know.
We could be neighbors.
That's right. We'll be
watch the
neighbors.
Cowboys. We can watch the Cowboys on the weekend.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bring the Texas to the mountains, to the Cali.
Yep. Yes, sir.
They won't know what hit them.
I'm down.
We'll dress up like cowboys and ride in the hills of California.
Okay.
Gosh.
All right.
All right, Jared. So we knocked out favorites. So my
Never found another
question, we got that thing going. My
Time for me
question,
to cry.
yes, I think you actually might. So I really enjoy kind of breaking down language and words. So I'm going to ask you this question, but I'm going to ask it in the way that I know that I would ask it. So like just clarity of what the question would be. So I want to ask you about your passions, but I know you're creative. So passion, I love passion. It's the intense desire or enthusiasm for something.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's like, what are you intensely desiring or enthusiastic about? But then knowing that you're creative, it's involving the imagination or original ideas. So like being passionate as a creative, what do you think? What do you feel like you enjoy from your imagination, bringing it into production, like through an artistic medium, and like that desire and enthusiasm that you have? Like, what is the thing that you have the desire and enthusiasm for, and how do you bring that to light through a medium?
Yeah, that's good, honestly. That's one thing I think I struggled with for a while, because I knew, once I found video editing, I knew, like, I watch movies and I can, like, break down each scene, like, oh, they shot it this way, and they added this color, and they put this audio on, and so movies was a big one for me. I wanted to be a vlogger for a while. I think the basis and the core of what I want to do and what I'm passionate about is, like, invoking an emotion out of somebody through what I do with my videos. And for some people, that's like the guitar or whatever it is. And for me, it's videos and it's films. But like, I've made videos for a couple people, and like to watch them cry from it,
Right,
is one of the most incredible feel. Like, I was like, whoa! Like,
yeah.
I made them cry. It was like just clicking a bunch of buttons and and making a video, you know. And that to me is one of the most. That's just and that. But whether it's crying, it doesn't have to be that serious. Like, whether it gets them like super, super hyped and super excited or laughing, or just pulling that emotion out of people is, I love doing that. And the fact that I can do that with videos is I'll never take that for granted. But yeah, as far as like in the future, like dream job, dream that what that looks like, I'm not positive, but I know I want it to be regarding that. I don't know if it's music videos or movies or what I'm doing right now, advertising, but yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
it does. And like, I feel like it's in the sense, it's like that collaborative effort to where you bring in all like multiple sources, because when you're making videos and where you're adjusting things, you're bringing in different ideas. Like sometimes a video has that certain music behind it, that muse that pulls out a particular emotion, and you're able to even grab from those different mediums. And then you're able to like link people and connect people, like somebody who's a perfect videographer, bringing them onto a project. But then you have the benefit, which I feel like even, the connection aspect is like bringing in people who are maybe a great composer and asking them. And then then in partnership, you allow exposure of what they're creative about. And so it's like, you're able to be a source for multiple people and bring that. And I feel like you probably learned a lot from, you mentioned Johnny earlier. I feel like you probably have learned a ton from him in that aspect, because that's what he's doing with New. He's drawing, I think, the best out of people. And I feel like even I've seen you grow drastically, bro. And you speak about David Dobrik, like his first video, you watch it and you're like, oh man, like you could tell that was just like first one. Now, you're like your vlogs, even, man. Like I think I've told you this a few months ago. I was like, dude, like we want to see another one. Like we love Thailand. We love
The people want it.
We do.
The people want it.
So just like linking all of those sources together and just creating something that, even if it like, and that's beautiful, because like in advertising, what you're doing right now, it's so cool, because it's like sometimes you have a small margin, like a 30-second period, but it could invoke such deep emotion that like there's an investment involved, like where people want, to go after what you just produced. And I think that's really valuable. So
yeah, I really appreciate that. I've been meaning to start the vlogs back up. I actually have a couple of vlogs edited, just not posted.
Oh,
actually.
come on, you got some archives? We got to see it.
I got some archives.
Okay.
I got some in the vault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no one wants to make you feel guilty about it. We just want to make sure you know that we want it, and so you need to post it now.
It invoked feelings. It invoked feelings out of us.
It does, yeah.
Well, we're gonna dive just a little deeper in past your passion a little bit, but before we do that, we're gonna go and hear a word from one of our partners, and we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
I want to talk about Moravian coffee, and my favorite coffee from Moravian. It's the 2 Tigers blend, and it's delicious. 2 Tigers. Have you ever seen 1 tiger? What about 2? Because 2 tigers is cooler than 1, and that's why I love 2 Tigers.
Wow. Just go to moraviancoffee.com/shop and enter the promo code MILK in checkout for 10% off with our promo code MILK. And it's that easy. Just go to moraviancoffee.com/shop and enter the promo code MILK for 10% off your order today.
Jared, have you had Moravian coffee?
Actually, I have.
It's really good, right?
It's
Bro, 10 out of 10. And I just
Yes.
want to say, I myself have never seen 1 tiger. I only see 2 tigers. And
That's it.
in conclusion, Moravian coffee is the best coffee. You should buy it and drink it. every
You
day.
heard it here second, folks.
Yes.
So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. So Moravian Coffee, we've been really fortunate to be able to just really have a great relationship with them as they've kind of started up, and actually got to go this past week to try them, like not just at home, which at home is great, but to go to a shop, also to support a local coffee shop, is a lot of fun too. And so they're guesting the month of August at Wayward, and so that was a lot of fun.
And delicious.
So we got to kind of talk about your passions, and I know we're on a time crunch, but we'll definitely get you off in time that you can get to your next thing that you got to do. But kind of want to talk to you a little bit. Here on the Milkman Made Me podcast, we're titled because we talk about our father and the values he instilled in us and those things. And so just quick little background about what your father has been for you. Your father, what maybe one lesson that you take like from growing up to this point in your life that has been super like helpful for you, and then just maybe one of those things that you're like, okay, when I grew up, and maybe you do want to be a dad, maybe you don't. No one assume anything, but if you do, or if you want to be a father figure for somebody, maybe you don't want children of your own. Maybe you do. Again, not going to assume anything. But
you have to have kids. You have to have kids, Jared.
What's the thing that you're going to take on as you, one of those things you want to kind of pass down generation wise?
Yeah, that's good. So, my dad. Hi, Dad. If you're listening to this, you probably are. His name's Rick Barton. I think you guys,
Rick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rick Barton. Yeah, I love my dad. Funny thing, he's very like fix things with your hand. He's not very creative. I'll say that. He plays a mean banjo. Banjo.
Oh, nice.
But as far as how his brain works, it's very point A to point B. He can fix anything.
Technical.
He's technically.
And very technical, and he's very like hunting, fishing, outdoors, fix the truck, all that stuff. And I'm more of a hybrid Tesla. Let's go to the beach. Let's talk about it. I don't know how to talk about it.
Let's go to Whole
type of guy.
Foods and
but it seems like the outdoors thing kind of crosses over quite a bit. It seems like pretty smoothly.
You're in nature, and you know.
The sense of adventure.
Yeah, no, actually, I definitely love outdoors. That can pass down. But I remember growing up, he'd always be like, "Want to come help me change a tire?" And then I'd be like, "Honestly, no." Like, it just never interested me. And my mom would be like, "Want to go to a musical?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to go to a musical." And so, I don't know. Growing up, I just didn't actually have common interests with him. But I will say, I think the biggest, when you asked me that question, the first thing that came to mind was he's very honest and hardworking.
Yeah. Like
honest to a fault. Like there's been so many times when we could have like lied and like gotten out of this, or just said a little white lie and like gotten this cheaper or something. And he would I can't think of a story right now, but I've seen him time after time, like just, stick to the truth, stick to his guns. And I've never heard the man lie or say a bad thing about anyone out of his mouth. And I think that's a amazing quality to have. I think being honest is one of the best and one of the best qualities you can have in this life. And so that, I think honesty is huge, and his work ethic. I don't know anyone that works harder than him. He works so stinking hard. But as far as passing down to my children, I would definitely say tell the truth always. And honestly, my parents are going to probably hear me say this and be shocked because I lied to them so much in high school, and I tried to sneak around and sneak out of the house and do all that crazy stuff. And I tried everything on them. But, honesty and work ethic, but more than anything, honesty and telling the truth at all times is really good.
It's good.
That's really awesome. Yeah. That's strong. I don't think they'll be surprised because their confidence is in their own ability to parent. And so, like, maybe you tried to do that back then, but now they're like, yeah, it finally sunk in. We knew what we were doing. So, but no, man, that's really good. That's powerful. That's important to be able to. The fact that you saw those things and that you want to take them and like apply them to your life is absolutely. That's the kind of stuff we want to hear. We want to hear like, what impact a father has on you and how you take that and run with it through your life. So that's really good.
Yeah. Well, and I want to say, going off of that is, so since he taught you all that awesome lesson of being honest and working hard is, since you've, let's, kind of talk up to date, since you have started this new job and kind of really getting more into this career, or maybe it happened before, but when do you kind of feel like you were really, when you really felt sure of yourself, like really confident of what you're doing? And I mean, is that kind of a challenge, or do you kind of remember a specific moment where you're like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like, that's your passion? What has that happened for you yet? Yes,
I think it is definitely something I I think about and deal with every day. Not every day, but on a continual basis. But the first moment that comes to mind was probably the vlog. I remember I edited the vlog and I posted it, and I was still in high school at the time when I posted those first vlogs. And I came to school, and a lot of people were looking at me, a lot of people were talking to me. My friends were like, "Holy crap! Like, how do you know how to make that? Like, how did we do that?" Like, and because I posted it, and I immediately was insecure. I was like, "Oh my gosh, no one's gonna like it. It's not good." Like all these negative, like just flooding my head with negative thoughts. Honestly, just super insecure. I didn't know if anyone would even want to watch it or watch another one. And just hear the feedback I think that I got off of those first initial vlogs.
Yeah.
I was just like, dang, okay, maybe this is something I'm good at. Maybe I should keep going. Yeah. I mean, it felt amazing. I literally came to school and was like, it was nuts. I definitely felt some kind of accomplishment and security in those vlogs for sure. And now I think I question myself from time to time, as I feel like everyone does.
Yeah, we all do.
I mean,
sure.
Everyone's insecure sometimes. And, but whenever I finish a video final, look at it, like I'll export it and I'll sit back, I'll turn the lights off and I'll look at it and watch it.
Yeah.
And if it's really good and I really like it, it's like, okay.
You'll probably watch it
again. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I watched it like 30 times. I watched it 100 times. And
Absolutely.
I was like, okay, this one was good. Like, okay. Like you're good at something.
That's good.
I mean?
Yeah. I'm not the only one that does that then.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely, bro.
You're right.
I've not arrived. I don't feel like I'm like, okay.
You just gotta sit
It's
back.
crazy.
And,
The first time I ever like received a job title or like a title.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I deserve that, but I mean, they gave it to me, so I guess this is who I am. I guess that's what I do.
Right.
But,
yeah, and that's why I asked kind of more specifically recently, because I can understand how that can kind of, it's a whole new thing for you, and so yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Man, so before we let you get out of here, we're going to cut away real quick to another little promotion of ours. And then when we come back, we want to give you an opportunity for any final words and the ability to plug yourself. So, yeah, you got to wait through this little promo before you get to do that, okay?
No, I'm honestly, if it's anything like the last promo, then I'm excited for it.
Oh, man. Okay. There you go. Here it goes. Hey, what's going on? This is Spencer Gunnels. That's right, from the podcast you're listening to right now, the Milkman Made Me podcast. If this is your first time joining us, we are so thankful.
Thank you
for giving us your time. And if this is your however many number of episodes, thank you.
Thank you
for your continued support. And we ask that you please take the time to leave us a review, subscribe and follow us wherever you get your podcast. And those places you can get our podcast is growing every week as we continue to get added to different platforms. And so if you have a specific platform you like, go check us out. Maybe we're probably already there.
We're probably there.
You know, we are on Spotify, but we're not Joe Rogan.
Nope.
No, but we
all
are there.
have our hair.
Yep, we do. Make sure you also follow us on social media as we are picking up and increasing the ways that we want to interact with you week by week in between episode drops. Again, thank you for your support, and we will see you on the social media world.
On the internet.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Beautiful.
That's
boy.
That's some professional commercialism if I've ever heard it.
Did New Creative write that script for us?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
So,
boy.
you know, it is what it is.
Y'all are good at those.
It's our own little
Thanks,
flavor.
man.
We're
I
having fun,
appreciate
yeah.
it. So,
Thank you.
all right. Like I said, you've got final word, an opportunity for final words here. Generally, when we don't have someone on the podcast, we call this our 2 minutes, final 2 minutes. And so that's what you get here today. And when you hear the music play, your 2 minutes has started. And then when you hear the music fade out, okay, you got your 2 minutes. When you hear it come back in, your 2 minutes is up, okay?
Okay. So wait, so the music's going to start and stop?
Yeah, so you're going to hear it start. Jared, welcome to 2 Minutes to Talk. You've got 2 minutes to talk about whatever you want. These are your final words.
Oh, man. You give me 2 whole minutes.
Two
Yep,
whole
and
minutes.
when you hear the
And
music
it's-
come back.
It's a long time.
2 minutes. Okay. Well, it started. Is the clock started now?
Oh yeah.
It's ticking? Okay, 2 minutes. I just want to say to anyone out there, it's kind of a cliche thing, but follow your dreams. If you have a dream, I'd say work your freaking butt off until you achieved it, until you're living it. And I would say every day you wake up, take steps towards that dream. Don't get complacent. Don't get I don't know. Don't stop moving. Just keep going forward. They say stagnation is the cousin of death. So never, ever, ever be stagnant. Just keep going forward. I think at the end of the day, just keep going forward. Don't overthink things. Let the people around you know that you love them. And yeah, just bring positivity into this world. There's no too short to be negative. And I guess I'll plug myself. I'm Jared Barton on Instagram. You can find me there. Might as well subscribe to my YouTube channel too, Jared Barton. And I just want to. How much time do I have left?
You got some time.
Hello?
Yeah.
I got some time?
Yeah.
Jeez, 2 minutes. I would just say, okay, just more life advice. Watch more good movies and less trash TV shows. Okay, I'd say you're a product of what you put into your body in every way. So get good sleep, eat good food, watch good films, get off of Twitter, and just feed yourself good things. Intake, and you'll put out good things. I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to preach as much as I can. I'm trying to give everyone at home. Trying to give everyone at home my life lessons and what I've learned in my 19 years on Earth. But I would say, just keep moving forward. Never the end of the world. Oh, there's music. Okay,
There it
There's
is.
the music. 2 minutes
That's
is
so
up.
awesome, man. And from a 19-year-old, you guys listening, you got to figure it out, man. We're so excited to. I mean, you don't have everything figured out, but you got you know the things you just said. I think
powerful.
you're really going to inspire a lot of people who listen. And yeah, thanks for being here, dude, and thanks for dropping those
thanks
words.
for having me.
We appreciate
It
it.
was a blast. This is my first podcast.
Well, there you go.
That's great.
Awesome.
I was a little nervous, but I think
We were
everyone at
too.
home.
You killed
We
it.
were too.
I mean, we were nervous too, for sure.
We were like, this is Jared Barton we're talking about.
We knew it was
guys.
going to be fun, though, and it was. You're right.
We
No,
appreciate
it
you.
was so fun. I'm sorry I got to run, but I was going to talk for another
for
hour.
sure.
You're good.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're good, man. We appreciate you so much. Have fun tonight, doing what you do. And everyone, please make sure you go and follow him. He plugged himself, and keep up with what this dude is doing because he is chasing his dreams, and it's fun to watch. And so, thank you so much, Jared. We'll talk to you again another time.
See you, Jared.
I'm good.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye, man.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, y'all. Man, that was fun.
That was really
Jared's a
good.
cool guy.
He's a great guy.
I mean, he's like the coolest.
He's like Kool-Aid.
What?
Yeah, he's like Kool-Aid.
What does
He's
that mean?
cool. He's a cool dude.
I don't know about that.
Kool-Aid.
I got
Cool
And look
lad.
at Chandler stepping up, doing his thing, like
What?
stepping in there, doing some like. Little,
I'm a great question asker.
Yeah, you said, "Hey, I'm going to ask this question the only way that Chandler Gunnels knows how to ask it."
You have to do it that way every time now.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, no, that's how I ask it.
And that's
He's
how
going
he
to break
asks
down
it.
them words.
I love breaking down words, guys. There's nothing cooler than like
Did we not know this?
breaking down words.
Check out his Instagram.
Oh, I got words
He
on
breaks
there.
down the words.
The divin.
I don't even know what that word is.
Yeah, I was trying to read that.
Davan.
I was trying to.
I was a little confused.
It's
It's like a chair.
It's a couch. It's that thing that I posted.
It goes on the wall, and you're like talking about being the nearness
You can
that it is
sit,
to the wall.
Like, look, you can
The nearness.
sit
Yeah.
on the couch and be with the Father. That's what I was saying. It's like,
Yeah.
that's how the secret counsel of the Lord is like.
Oh,
Like, it's like just
like
relaxing
the nearness.
on the couch.
Okay, can you?
And you can receive counsel from Him at like resting in
know
that
what?
place.
any couch though, or just that kind?
Well, the divan is the typical. It's the word in Hebrew that's
It's
used
because
there.
it's named that. You're like, this is the one.
Well, that's the word that in blue letter in the interlinear
You got it.
dictionary.
Yeah.
there you go.
Divan is there.
Okay. Well,
So it happens to be that couch.
what about a love seat?
A love seat would be even cooler
Even better, right?
because it's the
Okay.
love,
It's basically
the
the same
mercy
thing.
seat.
What about this old nasty couch in this room right now? That's we've had
wouldn't-
for years, and it has ribs in it, and we
Well,
peed
that's-
on it when we were younger.
Sometimes
you know?
that's how.
What are you telling the
sometimes,
people?
listen.
Hey, I'm being honest.
Sometimes that's how
That's
you
what our
come,
podcast is
That's
about.
how you come to the Lord, ripped up, peed on, maybe if you had a
Dang.
jellyfish sting. You know
What?
what I'm saying?
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know. I got to run too, actually, though.
Well,
Hey.
we totally get that. We want to make sure that we say thank you to Jared again for joining us.
Thank you.
And we want to thank all of our sponsors.
Thank you.
For all the support.
Thank you.
In all the ways.
Thank you.
And all the things. Thank you.
Thank you so
And
much.
to our friends and family, this is your fault.
Yeah.
Because you encouraged us to chase our dreams.
Mm-hmm. Hey, fam, friends, come close. Listen here.
Okay.
Don't do that again until tomorrow.
The milkman made me. The milkman made me. The milkman made me.
All right, Chan. You said you got to go?
Here we go.
We'll see you later, bud.
Y'all got this?
Oh, you. Oh, we
Do
just
we
happened to clean up all your mess?
No, I mean,
You're right.
yeah, we got it.
Now, you have any last words before you head out?
Do you have?
You're going to a pop-up? Yeah, we'll clean it up.
You will?
Yeah, that's fine. You're going to a pop-up or
Yeah,
for
we're going
clothes
to-
or something?
He's going to a pop-up.
Bro, I can't talk about where I'm at because by the time this podcast comes out, it won't exist anymore.
That's true.
It
That's
The
won't?
pop-up.
Oh,
a good point.
no, but it's gonna pop up other places, right?
Maybe later.
Oh, okay.
Why are you telling people about
Look.
a Pete on couch?
I was gonna explain that. Jared, our beautiful guest, just now explained how beautiful honesty is, and how that's probably one of the greatest lessons a father can teach you, or any person that's in your life can pass down to you, is honesty. And I'm just trying to be honest with our listeners, okay?
That's a good point.
Because raise your hand if you've ever peed the bed before, or peed the couch, or peed the floor. You know, just raise your hand. Be honest, okay?
Okay.
We all pee the bed.
My hand's in the
We
air.
all pick our nose.
Okay.
We do it.
I'll admit it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know Jared played sax? I don't
Oh,
know if
yeah.
he still does, but he did.
He did.
So he would have probably appreciated this song.
Yeah. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he knows how to play beautiful Christmas jingles as well, because he was born on Christmas.
Oh, you think so?
As his favorite holiday too. You mentioned that.
Yeah, he did.
So he probably knows how to
He's a
play
really
like
good guest.
Oh Holy Night.
I appreciate the fact that he liked our crappy promos.
They weren't crappy.
They were good. They were
real
okay.
and honest.
You're right.
They were good. And they'll get better.
I just love how peaceful this end of
It's
episode
good.
music is. It's like, it really is the best way to leave an episode.
It takes all the tension, that any kind of nervousness that you said that you might have had, or that you did have coming into it, going
takes
out of
away.
it, you're like,
I should just listen to this at the beginning of every episode.
I almost said that too. But no, it's way better
It's
at
called
the
the
end.
fade out.
Yeah.